Hey, I'm so glad you're here. I'm Christine, and welcome to Overstimulated and Whimsical, where we wander around my brain, get curious, and see what comes up. Before we start exploring, let's take a few breaths to just settle in. So if it's okay for you, if you're not doing any kind of driving or heavy machinery, I'm going to have you close your eyes. If you are doing any of those other things, then let's just breathe together. So take a nice big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And again, a nice big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. And we'll do one more nice big deep breath in through your nose, out through your mouth. Beautiful. So now that we're grounded, let's start exploring. So today I want to explore fear. So when you think of fear, what do you think about? Do you think about something that scares you, like ghosts or clowns? Or do you think about something that scares you, like something you want to do? Whether it be like trying a new class, I don't know, what else would you want to try? Starting a new workout routine, trying a new food, or experiencing a new place. To just take a second and see what comes up for you. So for me, as I'm talking to you now, my fear is the fear of doing this right now. Kind of just freely speaking what's on my mind. So if you're listening to this, that means that your girl was successful. And I'm a podcaster now. But yeah, so this is like, I will be totally honest with you guys. This is my like fifth take. So yesterday, my body was like, we're fighting off a bear when I was trying to do this. So there was a lot of breathing, a lot of moving, I had to pull out so many tools to try to bring my body back to neutral because it was just so scary for me. And then when I was getting into the groove of it, guess what happened? My kid interrupted. And then I was just like, you know what? Let that be. Like, let's table it and I'll try it again tomorrow. Don't worry. He's at camp today. So we shouldn't be interrupted. Unless a package or something comes to the door. I don't know. So yeah, so it was definitely a lot. It was a lot in my body yesterday. Just going through like the feelings that come with like doing something new and doing something that scares you. So I've come to realize that fear, it doesn't always mean stop. At least not for me. So I've realized, I look back at my life and I look at all the things that I've done. And mostly always, dude, I'm scared shitless, but I do the thing anyway, because I see what's on the other side of it. And I want whatever's on the other side of it. And like, for example, for this podcast, I want to set my voice free. And I have thoughts and I have opinions and I have experience that I want to share. And even if it only helps one of you, like, then it's done its job, at least in my opinion. And so I come to realize that staying quiet and not using my voice doesn't serve anyone, not me or not any of you. And so to me, that was worth fighting off the proverbial bear that my body thought we were fighting off. And thankfully at this point, I am, I guess, well versed enough in what my body's telling me to recognize it's a bear. And I will tell you something that I do notice that the more I do the scary things, the quieter the bear gets. So what do I mean by that? So I recently, well, it's been months now, but I left my corporate job months ago, maybe like 8 months ago now. And so I've been on this journey of going into business for myself and learning all of these new things. And so one of the things that I did that was terrifying as well, like doing what I'm doing now, was running ads, right? It was like putting my face out there, and let's not even talk about even recording the ads, like the videos and all the things. That was a whole nother like bear taming situation. But I do realize, like yesterday, I also published some ads, but it wasn't my first time. It was maybe like my fourth or fifth time like publishing ads. And so I was able to notice the bear yesterday. And so the bear for me ends up feeling, usually it's like a weight on my chest. And depending on how big he is, well, that depends on how big the weight feels. So when I ran the ads, it was more of like the bear was maybe like 5 pounds, and I was able to do some breaths and I was able to carry on. Whereas yesterday when I tried to record this, the bear was like 1,000 pounds, dude. Like it was heavy, which makes sense, right? Because I had already done the ads before. I had never recorded myself freely speaking, and let alone with the thought of publishing it as well. So I come to realize that the more that I do something new, little by little, right? My body's like, oh, okay, we're not dying. Oh, okay, like it's not a real bear. And then little by little, it gets better. And then eventually it becomes like, oh, this is a thing that I do now. So I come to notice that like pattern in my life. And so I guess that brings excitement to be able to record this for you guys. However, it ends up turning out to be, because I know what comes at the end of it, or I guess through the process of it, right? Which will be me finding my voice again. So I guess, I don't know if this is your vibe and you want to join me in finding my voice and digging around my brain, then follow along. I'd love to have you. And I don't know, think of something that scares you that you've been wanting to do or try. And maybe don't jump all the way in. Maybe see what's like one small step you can take. And like, so for example, I'll use the podcast. I got this idea, like it's been in the back of my mind for months, but I didn't start to entertain it until like a week ago. And so I start to entertain ideas first, and I'm just like, oh, what would it be like? What would it entail? Right? And then I was like, all right, what are the logistics? Like, how would editing look like? Where would I post it? Right? Like, you know, just little things, right? To kind of get my brain and my body to be like, okay, maybe this could work. Maybe this is safe. And then so little by little, you know, you take one step, take another, and then kind of see how you get. And then the fun thing is you get to look back and see how far you've come. So that's something I've come to really appreciate about this journey. But yeah. But anyway, that's all I got for today. Thank you for wandering around my brain with me. I will see you on the next one. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.